And what we did is we took a staff through a journey of them on a bit of self-reflection and self-recognition, okay, and what sort of culture was within our school. So yeah, we basically started off running a workshop to start with around what does our school look like, what does it sound like, what does it feel like, and what is our school culture, okay, and basically got them to write down some things about how our school culture looked to them, how they perceived themselves within our school, and basically how they perceived others, and shared that in basically a yarning circle scenario and setup. All right, and once we did that, then we built up a series of questions around, is there a need for cultural change in our school? If so, what would make things better, and how can you help with that? So I think that really built our school strong, smart as far as that goes, and gave the teachers ownership of what happened within our schools. So the next yarning circle we decided to do as a group was basically a thing called 20 Most Powerful Questions. All right, so we did a small circle where we got the teachers to bring about what sort of questions could you ask your kids every day. And the whole idea of it was A, to unpack different things about their kids, like I said, but B, also to help form individual learning plans for their kids in classrooms. Okay, and get a real story of who they were and what their family life was, and who and their day. And what we did every day, we started from 1 to 20. And day one, they could choose whatever question they wanted. It didn't matter, because we felt it important that the question they asked sometimes would suit the context of how the day started. So, how'd you get to school today? If you've got 6 kids that have come late, well, that's the question you asked for that day. But every time they did that, they ticked it. They ticked a particular question. At the end of the 20-day cycle, then it was basically they had to ask the 20 questions for 20 days, and 20 most powerful questions from our school and our community. And then basically they were able to then get a picture of every child. Okay, so while they were asking the question, and in the classroom itself, there was a yarning circle set up for every classroom, and they went around and asked the same question to every kid. Okay. And then we took that, obviously that data away with us, and we held another reflective session where they were able to give feedback around the process. Okay. How did it help them understand the kids in their classrooms? Okay, how did they use that information to build up their ILPs? And look, for a couple of them, they said that they weren't aware that they lived with grandma and granddad. They just called them mum, but it was grandma and granddad. So when it come time to do their ILPs or write their ILPs, the people they invited in were grandma and granddad. So it just gave them a little bit more understanding. Okay, and some of the real things around why the behaviour might be so good, or why they're not progressing academically, okay? And trying to get them just from the low expectation side of things to having high expectations. And I just think it opened up a whole different world to where our school sat. And we travelled a long way. I know 20 days doesn't sound like a lot, but in 4 weeks we travelled a long way.